I'm back. That's right, I'm back. I missed you guys. I'm here for a live stream, just to basically talk to you guys, take questions. I got the whole setup here for the Sangria. This week I made a couple summer salads that went over pretty well. People were giving me a lot of positive feedback on it, and also with the peach cobbler, a lot of positive feedback. So I'm really happy you guys are tuning in and you're enjoying the show. I'm gonna keep doing it, and we're gonna keep trying to do these lives like once a month if we can, when we can. So that's it. Am I making this now, or we gonna take questions? I can make it now.
Go to Sangria first.
Okay, got my crew here. Want to say thank you to everyone for your support all the time with the new kids. I know we added the Merriweather show. It was an opportunity for us to do another show. I mean, just felt good to kind of add a show along with Fenway. So I'm really happy and excited to do both shows. There's nothing like Fenway, but Merriweather Post is going to be great too. So I'm looking forward to it, and thank you guys for your support. And they're going to be two great shows, and then hopefully we're on to bigger and better things next year. So I got the Sangria set up here, which is weird because I don't drink wine. I hate wine. I can't stand it. There's a story behind it, but it's personal, so I'm going to keep that for me. But I don't like wine. So someone else is going to have to taste it. But I have all the ingredients. So if you want, you can go to Pinterest, right? The recipe's up on Pinterest.
And it's on your website.
And it's on my website. What's it's Woodworks?
Woodworksofficial.com.
Woodworksofficial.com.
What would you do if I wasn't sitting here?
Well, I mean, I'm not traveling to the website that often. So. Okay, so you're going to need 1 or 2 mangoes, an orange thinly sliced, some strawberry sliced, a cup of raspberry, this Grand Marnier, a half a cup. I mean, that's this stuff.
Orange liqueur.
Yeah, orange liqueur. I don't like that either. I'm starting to think, why am I doing this? Honestly, listen, this is why I'm doing it, because I know females like Sangria, right? In general. I know guys do too, but I hear a lot of females in my house talking about Sangria. Right, Chance? Okay,
yes.
You should shake your head, but just go, yes!
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, that's why I'm making it, because I know it's something everybody else enjoys, aside from me. So, and then I have the wine, which this is what I was told to get. For my son's wife told me to get this. What's this? Carlo Rossi? I mean, legendary guy, right? This has been in everyone's home at some point. A bottle of something, one of this company, something from this company has been in everyone's house, right? Okay. So we got that. I have some mint leaves. I have some lime wedges. And then, I did a little setup. I got the glasses all set. They have all the fruit already in them. This one right here? Okay.
Well, just make sure you show Instagram too.
Instagram, you see that? Really pretty. I was told this is pretty.
It's beautiful.
And I did it. So that's
really nice.
I'm not fancy. I'm not a decorator, a cake decorator, a cookie decorator. I do my best. But this is, we've got 2 of these ready to go for someone in here to try the Sangria. All set. And these are my only 2 wine glasses, I think, in the whole place. Might be like some other bootleg New Kids one somewhere, but...
Bootleg.
Well, I mean like old New Kids. There's a bunch of New Kids stuff in that cabinet. Anyway, I think these are the 2 wine glasses, the only 2 I have in the house, so... Might want to work on that, right? Okay, so... I guess what I'm supposed to do next is get the fruit in the pitcher, right? And I'm just going to kind of judge, because I don't want too much fruit in there. So I have my bowl of like the oranges. I'm going to put some oranges in there. Maybe just throw a couple down the bottom. I have some strawberries and raspberries. I'm going to get them in the bowl, in the pitcher. Yeah, I think that's good, right? Should I put mint leaves in there? Or just for garnish? That's garnish or?
That's garnish.
Garnish, okay. I'm going to put some of the pomegranate seeds in. I love pomegranate, so that's going in. I did make a terrible mess getting the seeds out of the pomegranate. They were on the floor. I stepped on the floor. I was tracking the red juice everywhere in the house. Chance had to clean up after me. Thank you, Chance.
You're welcome.
Wasn't a good experience. Then it happened again today. For another reason that wasn't my own fault. Had to do with the peanut gallery here. Okay, so then I'm gonna add the Grand Marnier or orange liqueur. And I guess that's just gonna kind of accentuate the fruit flavor, I'm guessing, because I'm not gonna taste this.
Well, all the girls are loving how it looks, and Alyssa said she loves the combination of colors and the choice of fruit.
Thank you, Lissa. I appreciate that. I know who you are. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of my female friends love sangria. I'm just not a wine person, so I'm happy to make it, and I'm happy for everyone to get drunk off of it here if you want to. I will not, but feel free. I don't know if you guys are doing this at home. I'm sure a few of you are, and I wanted to make it because I know you're supposed to make this ahead of time so it like absorbs the flavor. So I'll probably keep this in the fridge, and maybe my daughter-in-law, a Chance, or Vega comes home. I think Vega's coming home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to taste it. Anyway, now I'm gonna pour the wine in here.
Tanya said your peach cobbler recipe turned out awesome. It was gone in one night. Her family loved it.
Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. I would like to say it is a fabulous recipe. It hardly ever misses. So, more wine in there, do you think?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Right. I didn't even come close. I just want to be able to stir it without like.
Yeah.
Because I got a fancy long spoon and everything for the occasion. I thought I did a good job.
Fancy.
Okay, so sangria's done. There it is.
It looks good.
Oh, it's really good.
Looks beautiful, Dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm happy with it.
That's great.
Maybe I didn't think this through, but I did have some consulting going on. I mean, you guys were all for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the thing is, the other mistake I made, I didn't chill the wine because I don't know anything about wine, but this probably should have been in the fridge. It was just lying out on the counter. It's a gigantic jug. So whoever's gonna taste this, I'm gonna have to put some ice in the glass. That's all we got. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's done. I mean, I did it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
People, I
looks
made
good.
sangria. It looks great, colorful. I mean, I can move all this to the side, get rid of the giant jug, and enjoy myself. So, there's sangria. You can make that easy. I made it really quick, and I cut the fruit up right before we came on here. So, have been cooking and baking all day, so it's getting into the day being a little bit long, and I got up early and worked out and all that stuff. So I'm just really happy to be on here with you, and I'm open to take some questions. I'd love to hear from you, whether it's about the show, the new kids, whatever.
Well, we have two little ones who wanted to ask you questions.
Okay.
So hold on.
Well,
It's us.
Hey, girls!
hi.
Yay!
Hi, Danny.
Oh.
The girls have questions for you this time.
Yeah, you guys are adorable.
Say thank
For
you.
sure.
Thank you.
It was their birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
They
How
turned.
old? How old?
They're 8.
8? All right, getting up there, getting old.
I tried to tell them we were going backwards this year, and they wouldn't take it.
Yeah, and my son was saying that the other day about Rose. He was like, "You're gonna just stay 2 for a couple of years."
Right. 2 is a really fun age.
She's a lot of fun.
I mean, not that 8 isn't fun too, but 2
Yeah.
is fun.
8 seems pretty fun in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with.
Yeah, they're awesome.
What's your question? What's your question?
What would be if you had one drink, what would it be?
So if I just could drink one thing, like the last drink of my life,
Just one drink forever.
I mean, I would. This is boring, but I would pick water. I guess. I mean, I'm always drinking water. I always have like, you know, like a tumbler with some water in it. I'm not a big. Was that an alcohol question
No.
from an 8-year-old?
I think she was asking if you would have like juice or water or like cola.
Girls, I stay off the sauce. I'm not a saucer. I don't drink a lot. I don't drink at all. I haven't drank at all through the whole pandemic. Not once. I've had water, but not anything like this.
They think it looks delicious though.
Yeah.
Well, we could make something similar with like some
Sparkling grape juice.
sparkling grape juice or
Right?
some kind of juice. That'd be easy to do. You guys could do that at home. Make like
We
a
might have to do that.
fruit concoction.
We'll make some sparkling juice with the fruit inside.
I have some questions. What's on your shirt? The blue shirt. What's on your shirt?
It's a fanny pack.
Oh, that's what I thought it was. Nice.
I had nothing to do with this.
Right. But do they know what a fanny pack is?
Yeah. You know what a fanny pack is.
Yeah.
Do you like fanny packs?
Would you like a bag like that goes around your waist?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah. Is that a piece of pizza on a scooter?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, and look at the font on this.
Oh yeah, it's kind of old school, kind of NKOTB-ish.
Right?
Might have to call up that company and give them a cease and desist.
It says pizza out.
Well, do you guys have any other questions?
Kaylee's question.
Have you planned on your next Woodworks recipe?
We film we film a bunch of episodes in a day. So today I did 3 or 4 episodes already. Because if we go out on the road again, I want to have enough in case I can't film while we're touring. So I'm gonna, keep doing it. But I think me and my daughter are gonna work on homemade tater tots. Is one of the things we were talking about making. So this, I'll send your mom a picture because me and Chance are gonna test it out this week, and I'll send you guys some pictures of the tater
We
tot.
can be testers for you as well.
Yes. Well, when you guys come out, I'll be doing different things. When I see you guys, when we have shows out on the road too, I'll be doing stuff when we're traveling and touring. This is a unicorn. You're a unicorn, but human.
I think so. She had
I like
fox
it.
ears over the top of it too, and she was a foxicorn.
I like that. I like that style.
We've got a plague doctor behind us.
Got it.
We're at work.
Yeah, I can tell. That's the crafting room, right?
No, we're at Blossom Baby. We're at.
Oh, you're at. Oh, Jesus, you're at your job.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good thing I'm the boss.
I appreciate you guys taking the time while you're working. I know you 3 ladies are busy, and got a lot going on.
Were you going to ask also what his favorite recipe is that he's done so far?
Oh, yeah.
I would say my favorite recipe would be my mom's coffee cake. It's kind of the thing I learned early to bake, and got really good at it when I was in my late teenage years and into my 20s. So that pops in my head first is Betty Wood's coffee cake.
Betty Wood's coffee cake. I think we need a bundt pan to be able to do that, right? Or can it go in a regular?
You don't need a bundt pan.
Okay.
I can send you the link to a good pan. It's cheap, but it works good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind buying a bundt pan, but we don't have one.
But the bundt pan is with the curved bottom, right? Like the curve.
It's the curve with like the hole in the middle.
Yeah, no,
that was a bad.
That's different. That's for something else.
Okay.
Am I gonna see you guys soon or anything? Am I seeing you guys?
You get to see me.
I'm gonna see Lori.
And my partner in crime.
Oh yeah, and Big Mouth. I love you, Mandy. I love you, Mandy. You do not have a big mouth. You don't.
They have to stay home. They get to be with grandparents. But the reschedule worked really well for me with childcare and my husband's deployment and everything. So,
well,
good job on that date.
I'll make it up to you girls in the future. You'll be my guest at a future show. Okay.
You'll be his guest at another show.
And I'll have Chance give you a tour of the bus and backstage and the whole thing.
Oh my goodness. You're the luckiest girls ever.
Well, they deserve it. They're awesome.
We love you, Danny.
I love you, girls. Thank you for asking me some questions and getting on here. I appreciate it. And I miss you and I love you.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, boy. They're adorable.
They're so cute.
Fantastic. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Them girls have been to a few shows, and Lori, very special. When the pandemic started, she was making the masks out of the bed sheets and kind of single-handedly keeping Remember Betty afloat for a few months until we started getting to the virtual events. But thank you, Lori. You're appreciated, and I love you. So next question.
All right, here's a question I pulled. Do you have any oyster recipes, or do you eat oysters?
Okay, Tanya, I eat oysters. I love them. I do not have a recipe, but I forget the place in New Orleans that has the grilled, on a grill. Is it Drago? Is it Drago? It's a D.
Yeah.
Whatever. I want to try that. I want to try grilling them with, a sauce on them on my grill outside. But I do want to try some recipes with oysters. But it's not kind of a mainstream thing like certain people like oysters because they look like boogers. They look like boogers in a shell. So, not always appealing.
A lot of the girls are asking for an update on the app.
Oh, just chill out. See, that's a weird question because I'm sure most girls are aware it's being tested. There was a group of fans that were chosen, not by me, I had nothing to do with it, but to test the app. So it's in the works. It's not even in the works. It's done. It's just, there's a few little glitches we got to get out, and then it's ready to go. That's going to be in the next, month or so. It'll be available. We'll start, with the stuff we have coming up. We'll roll it out along the way. So is that soon? Because I don't like to say soon because they all flip out whenever we say soon.
In the near future.
That sounds bad, to near future. Because the future seems like an eternity.
Okay, I didn't go that far.
I just explained it to you. It's just about ready to go. There's a few little kinks they got to work out, but it's done. Moving on.
So
Drago's, that's the place. Yeah. Ashley, thank you. Drago's is the place with the grilled oysters. My friend Diane Marshall took me there a couple times. Love the place. Me and Donnie went there. Love it. So that's what I want to do. I want to take kind of what they do and adjust it, and make it my own. So love those oysters. Thank you, Ashley. Next question.
All right, we have a guest.
Guest.
Oh.
Hey,
hi, Danny.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see. I like the brick wall.
Oh, thanks. That's my fireplace.
Nice. Like
Yeah,
it.
thanks. Okay, so I have non-new kids related questions. So
Hmm.
during the quarantine, I know you have a lot of like really good health habits. Did you develop any bad habits? Like things that you'll have to fix once everything's back to normal?
I think I went at it from the different angle. Like I didn't let the gyms being closed stop me from working out. I kind of took the challenge, started running, outside. Set up a little boxing circuit in my garage. So in my garage now, I have a
Yeah.
speed bag, heavy bag, a reflex bag, which is like you hit it and it bounces back at you, so you can
Yeah.
move around it, and then a jump rope. Jump rope is like I tell people all the time. Jump rope is one of the best forms of cardio. You just have to build up to where you can do like 3 minutes, take a 30 seconds, a minute rest, then go back to 3 minutes. I have good cardio, so. But yeah, I took it as a challenge, like to get better and to challenge myself to keep working out through the pandemic.
Yeah. I wish I had done that. Now I'm back to square one. Okay, so next question. Any do-it-yourself projects you did during the pandemic? Like a lot of
Um,
people, we were at home, we were doing stuff around our house. Did you do anything like that?
no, I would if it's like I would ruin it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I can put up a picture or like one of our awards we got. Like I can put that up on the wall. That's it. I don't do anything else. I
So not
don't.
a craft guy.
No, it's a disaster. I thank God for my son. He's good at that stuff. For Father's Day, they bought me this awesome Red Sox chair for outside, for on my balcony, and right outside my bedroom. And my son put it together. I would have put it together backwards. It would have been a disaster.
Well, I guess we all have our skills.
Yeah, I have no skills in that area. Oh no,
And
but did you just create projects to have them, like to keep busy?
um well, we normally go out a lot and socialize with our friends. And so since we were kind of hung out at home, we planted a garden, which I have not country, so I've never done that. And I planted flowers, took my dog on about 75 walks a day out of boredom. So the dog had her best year ever. But
I think a lot of our pets had because we were all home, like they
yeah,
just got used to it. I mean, we have a new dog in the house. Her name's Donut. She's a little
yeah,
white dog. Um, but she's meant to be Rose's kind of dog, my granddaughter. And now she's following me around everywhere. And it
yeah,
just kind of happened because I've been here and she just is hanging out with me all the time. So,
yeah, they get attached for sure.
yeah,
Ours
it's
is a
good.
100-pound Rottweiler, so when she attaches to me, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, ours are like, Donut's like 5 pounds.
Yeah, I'm not a little dog person.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
get it. It's different, different tastes for everyone. I like little dogs, little crap.
I get it. I get it. Okay, so last question. I know we ask you stuff all the time. Do you have any questions for us? What do you
Well,
want to
I said, what was, did you create projects for you? And okay, I'll ask you this question. Well, it's not a question, but it is something I try to advise people that are close to me that struggle with staying on the workout path, the living healthy, the whole thing. I have a lot of friends in my life. They're always catching up. Like they're always like trying something new to get back into shape. And then they do it for a little bit and then they
know?
quit and then they go back to something else. And that's the thing I try to avoid because I don't want to be getting back into shape. I just want to be in shape. And then when we have to work, I can get in better shape.
Right.
So the key is for someone like you, Steph, is you got to make it habit and you have to make it part of your life and you got to make it important to you.
I think I kind of do the yo-yo because I can look back at all 10 years of the cruise and one year I'm skinny, next year I'm a little less skinny, next year I'm a little less skinny. Then I'm like, ooh, skinny again.
So
I can see the progression
it all ties into the cruise.
most of the time.
So like you want that cruise body, and then the cruise is over, and then what?
Well, then I go back to work.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
so I didn't get to spend as much time at home because I'm a nurse. So I really need more vacation time. So I can't wait to get back on that boat. And I'm at Fenway. So
mhm.
we're not doing meet and greet, but I'll be there. in the
Try to
mass.
flag down if you see me or something. Just try to grab me or whatever. And I really, really appreciate you coming on here, and
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you soon.
Me too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Steph.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a couple of people ask to see Donut.
Where
is Donut?
And she's sleeping.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping in a little bed over there. Listen.
Why did she get the name Donut?
She's looks like a white powdered donut. I mean, it's a family thing. We usually take a whiteboard and write names down, and then we cross the ones out we don't like. We all have input. But I think I said it in the store. I think I said she looks like a donut, and that was it. Everyone just loved it, and she's donut, and it fits her. So she's donut.
Are we going to be sharing any grilling recipes on the Woodworks?
Yes, I was out at the grill today filming something. So yes, we're going to incorporate more of that since it's summertime. I mean, I'm lucky enough, I live down here in Miami, we grill all year long. But I know around the rest of the country, summertime's a big grilling time. So yes, we're going to incorporate more of that.
Can you hula hoop?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe in the 80s I had a hula hoop around me. Like at some corny teen bop photo shoot we were doing. They were like, "Here, put these on," and they start throwing teddy bears at you and try this, and they want to catch you just looking like an idiot. So
I think Elena's going to pull some questions off of Instagram.
Laura wanted to know if you've ever tried oyster stew.
I have not. Laura, could you send me a recipe? Just hit me up on social media. Maybe I can look at it and. But hold on, so you have the oyster stew.
Mm-hmm.
You've had it before?
Yes, it's a very Midwestern.
Why is it Midwestern?
I
You guys
don't
don't
know.
have oysters. You guys
They
have
put everything in a soup.
You guys
We
have,
eat it for
Dinner
Christmas
soup.
dinner every
you guys
year.
have dirty lakes. That's not accurate. In the Midwest, is dirty lakes, right?
There's some clean ones.
Huh?
There's some clean ones.
Barely. Come on. I would love to see the water content.
I'll bring you some.
in some of them lakes. And listen, growing up in Boston, that was some of the worst water. They're just around the whole city, and that's the ocean. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But down here, the bay is not so clean, but when you go to the beach, it's lovely. Oysters.
Karen said, "Don't do it."
Karen, I have to see what it looks like and read the ingredients, and I'd like to try it.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
That doesn't make me want to try it at all.
It's so good.
No. You just contradicted yourself.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Kiwi Beck, when you were talking about the app, she said, "I wonder if Danny Soon is closer than Donnie Soon."
Okay. I don't want the word soon associated with me. I don't use that word, and I explained it. It's been tested for a few months now. It's ready to go. There's a couple things. There's no kinks, actually. There's some things that need to be added, and it's ready to go. I'm sure with these shows we have coming up, we will roll it out in that timeline. So the latest it's going to happen is in August. The app, you'll have it. Freaking app. Makes me mad. Listen, our team has been working on the app for a while. We're all very excited about it. It's going to make things easier for you guys to buy tickets. So that's the goal.
And then Chrissy Benzos asked, "What do you like to do when it rains in Florida?"
Watch a movie, watch The Office for the 90th time, hang out with my family. I mean, a lot in this house. It's a lot of the things we do revolve around my granddaughter Rose and Rain. It's pure entertainment all day long. So I'm very lucky, and they're beautiful girls. Rain is only a few months old, but all she does is smile and laugh. I'm really lucky. I don't want to keep talking about it because I get a little emotional. they're not here today. They're visiting my son's mom's family, so they're all hanging out together. If you guys are watching, hi. We FaceTimed earlier. I miss you guys. They only been gone a couple days. Come back. Rose and Rain, come back. Reno! Reno! Okay, next.
We have another guest.
A guest?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, ready? We have Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Hold on, she might be muted.
Hold on, time out. You're muted. You're muted. Just give them a second. They're going to sort you out. Time out.
Let's see. Can you unmute?
It might be you.
It's on your end.
Yeah, try to unmute your, I don't know. I mean.
Your microphone. Yep, try
Yep.
it.
Now talk. No? No.
Okay. Carla, log out and come back in.
We're gonna, you. There you go.
She'll come back. Okay. Have you fallen in love with your dishwasher yet, or is it still your worst enemy?
It's right over there, man. The thing is just there. And I mean, Chance could back me up on this. It's just there, man. It takes up space. We don't use it.
Yep.
I don't like the concept of putting, you got to rinse the dishes off to put them in the dishwasher, and then you have to dry them. I'd rather just wash them by hand and then dry them right there. It's quicker. That's just my opinion. I know people love their dishwashers. I don't. They can go to hell. I don't care. Jerk.
Someone asked to be a hand wash your clothes and have the same hatred toward your washing.
Love my washing machine and dryer. They're fantastic. They're amazing. They got these quick cycles. You know, need something quick, boom. Stuff comes out. It's not wrinkled. Love them. No, man, I don't hate on appliances. That's the only one. I don't get the concept of it. Why is it called a dishwasher, but it doesn't wash anything? I mean, you have to rinse them off, and then you got to dry them after. I get that, you know, it sanitizes things and all that stuff in there, supposedly. When we've used it, everything is soaking wet, and we have to dry it all off again. And then the smell of the detergent that you put in there is strong. Hey.
Passionate.
There's a lot of people on Instagram agreeing with you.
And Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch in here too.
I agree.
Yeah, I do get why people, it's different strokes for different folks, man. Like, I'm sure there's half the people out there love their dishwasher. Do you
So
love yours?
Julia,
That's a no.
Well, I have a minute. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I have a tiny one.
Then you don't love it. I mean,
No.
maybe just because it's small. Would you use it if it was big?
Julie wants to know what kind of family games do you guys play together?
The kids have been playing. They've gone back to Mario Kart. I will play some Mario Kart. I always finish last. I'm terrible at all them things. Terrible. I like to participate because they can all make fun of me, and they like making fun of me when they can in something like that because they know they can't make fun of me anywhere else. So, because I just give them a look.
All right, we have another guess. We're gonna try Carla again.
Okay. Can you hear me?
There we go.
Huh?
Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Gotcha.
I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. This is really just a pleasure and
Thank
just
you.
wonderful. So thank you for doing this for us. And I don't know how you do this. This is so nerve-wracking. You've been doing this for years and I don't know.
Well, I do it because I like talking to you guys. It's a fun thing to do to stay connected to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm one of the people, I'm going to be in Boston for the first time in August. So I'm super excited about that. So thank you guys for being able to make that happen for all of us.
Oh, you're welcome. We're really happy it's just happening. Just to get out there and celebrate, the pandemic coming to an end, all of us back together. And then, from there we'll go on to even bigger and better things.
Exactly. And we can't wait to, if you guys are able to kind of get us a sneak peek into, preparation when you guys get back together again, or maybe you guys have gotten back together again already.
No, I haven't seen I haven't in person. I haven't seen. I mean, I'm talking to Donnie all the time, and I talked to Joe the other day. We're talking about everything we're gonna do, but we haven't been physically together. But next month we will be together a few times before those shows come up, and I really miss them. And it's gonna be great just to hug everybody and be, physically with them.
Oh God, what a wonderful time. What a wonderful day that will be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, oh gosh. So on that note, when you were talking about shows, and I wanted to get your industry perspective about, do you think your prep for these coming shows and maybe possibly a tour will be a lot more difficult in general because of the huge pause that happened, or are you just going to be able to just get right back into it?
We're doing some things to help with that if that is an issue. What tends to happen with the five of us, we come in for like first rehearsals, just like let's brush up on the old dance routines, like the ones we can't change, like the right stuff and some are step by step and the things we know you guys want to see. And it usually goes really quick and it all comes right back. But then there's the element of what we're doing differently, to make the show new and exciting. And so, that's part of the challenge is the new stuff. But we'll see. I mean, the past 2 or 3 tours we've been the most fun I've had in rehearsals. Like it's been great and, it hasn't felt like work at all. Especially the last tour didn't feel like work at all. It was just like I had a blast the whole time rehearsing, which, doesn't always happen. So I'm just looking forward to being together with everyone and putting together a great show for you guys.
And we can tell that you guys were just really having a great time in 2019. So that was wonderful. So how's the tour group, your touring crew? How have they been? I know, a big thing for artists is to want to get their crews back working and that kind of thing. How have they been? Because we've met them, some of
Yeah.
us.
I mean, we do the best we can to bring people back, but some people take jobs because we're not, because of Donnie's Blue Blood schedule, and now you got John's schedule, and I can kind of do my thing in between everything, so my schedule won't really be an issue. But like, guys are doing other stuff, so we we still just we focus on the time that we have together. You know what I mean? Like when Donnie's not filming, we gear up and start to get ready to go.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but it's just gonna be wonderful. When you guys have been in the game for so long. I mean, do you think in general it'll be difficult for artists to maintain ticket sales and momentum because of the catch up, or will they have to make adjustments for you?
Hard to tell. I mean, we're gonna move forward the way we always have, just trying to be better than the last tour, better than whatever we did. I mean, that's the focus always. Um, we have not talked about changing anything or doing anything different aside from how we want to make it better. So it's kind of business as usual with us. They're definitely between me, our manager, and Donnie, and the guys too. There's just been more communication because we've been more available for each other. So we've come up with some things during the pandemic that are also going to be happening soon. That like with some good things that like wouldn't have happened maybe if there wasn't a pandemic. So I'm excited about several things that we're rolling out.
So are we. So are we. Thank you. So I was always wondering, was this development of the YouTube channel and your social media content, was that organic in nature because of the pandemic, or was this something that you and Andy had up your sleeves for a while?
We talked about it before. I mean, I've talked about it with other people in my life for years, but I didn't have the help. Like, it's easy to talk about things, but I am not going to be the one filming and editing and, taking pictures. And so, I needed the right team to do it. And once Andy was on board the last tour, we were talking about it. And, we kept talking about it. And I was excited to do it, but also hesitant because it's a commitment. And, I wasn't really sure, just in my kitchen doing a cooking show, how that was going to come off. And since we've been doing it, now the focus is the same as when I'm in the new kids, is we just try to make it better. So moving forward, we're always going to try to improve it, do different things, and as the things are opening up, there's gonna be some traveling and some stuff like that incorporated in the show. So it's a lot of opportunity to make things better. So that's what we're gonna focus on moving forward.
And talk about perfect timing for you guys. You guys just knew without knowing it, they would have that opportunity and have us as a captive audience, although we would have been watching it anyways.
I mean, it wasn't calculated, it just happened. And then as we were starting to talk about filming, the pandemic hit, and then we were here. And these girls were here with masks on, and in the beginning, and stayed away from my granddaughter. And it's better now, obviously. So, yeah, the goal now is just to make it better.
Oh, one last question for you, because I'm just thinking, I'm somebody that's kind of your age group, and when I think about a lot of you all have been talking a lot about how busy you were early in the game, and looking back on the group's early success, was there that was so taxing on your schedules? Do you wish that management maybe took a different approach to how you were scheduled, or do you think it was like necessary to the success that you guys acquired? Like, I sometimes wonder about that. When 2020, we get 2020 hindsight thing, growing up.
I don't really look back on things like that. I mean, a lot of mistakes were made the first time around, but I also learned a lot from all that stuff, and it's why I'm so hands-on with the stuff we do, because I want us to be protected and taken care of, and it's our business. It's our name, it's our group, so I take everything personally, that we do. So I think the first time around for me might be different for some of the other guys. I don't dwell on it. I don't bring any of the negative stuff with me. If it comes up, it comes up in business conversations where something might be similar to something that happened to us before, and I'm like, no, it's never gonna happen. Forget about that. So, we learned from all that, and but there was so much good that came from out of that. I mean, to hit records, and you guys, you know what I mean? Like, it's we're lucky. We're lucky you guys held on to those memories.
And isn't it so nice we can look back at that and we get better as we get older? It's just wonderful. And we're all still looking great and doing great. So thank you for your positivity, and thank you for answering my questions. And we'll see you in Boston. We'll see you, onward. Hopefully a tour next year. Maybe a pay-per-view for our international VHers, or who? And I don't know what's in store, but I know they're wanting you guys to get back to the UK at some point.
We will. I mean, we've already been talking about it. We will. It's just we want to focus on the things that are right in front of us right now. But I'll see you at Fenway, and thank you. You asked some really great questions. So see you in Boston.
See you in Boston.
All right, love you.
Bye. Love you too.
Bye.
All right, we have another guest.
Hey.
Hi, Danny.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Really, really nice to speak with you tonight from France.
From France.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I have my first question for your recipes. I know some recipes are from your mother, and the other, like summertime salad or sangria, like tonight, from your imagination, or yes?
Some of them are, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Not book, not.
No. In the cooking and baking game, people take from each other. Like, no one really has an original recipe. Very rarely. They do. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen them, but it's people go off of each other. It's food. I mean, everyone got to eat. So there's I try to look at things and make them mine. If it's another recipe that I think I can make more to the way that I would like it, that's what I do. But now I've been expanding things. Like the last thing we just filmed today was something I made up on the spot because we had to go to the live, so my other recipes were going to take too long. So I kind of made something up on the spot, and it came out fantastic. So,
Okay.
And that's something I would do when my kids were young. I would just make things up if I wasn't organized and I forgot to make them something that day.
Okay, thank you. I would like to know if your European tour with New Kid on the Block in particular in France, is considered?
We all want to go back, so it's been discussed and talked about between the five of us. We all want to go back. It's just a matter of when, and we haven't been able to plan much because we've been focused on trying to make Fenway Park happen again. And after that, we'll move forward and start planning for the next couple years. So hopefully, if it's not next year, maybe next year in the fall. I'm not really sure. I have no idea, but we're gonna be back. We will be back over there. We've talked about it, and we will be back.
It would be very, very great to see you in France.
Yes,
because Boston is very long. It's very far for me.
Yeah, we'll be back for sure.
Okay, great. And do you know some French song?
No, French song?
No.
No. French song?
Yes.
No, I don't. No.
No.
Am I supposed to?
What?
Should I know a French song? Like, I don't know.
No, you don't know any French song? Okay. Okay.
Any other questions?
No, that's all. Thank you,
Okay.
Danny.
Okay, Stephanie. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
She's so cute. All right, one more. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Well, two more.
Oh, Lord.
Hi.
Hey, Danny, how are you doing?
What's your name? Because your name didn't
Jamie.
pop. What?
Jamie.
Jamie? Hey, Jamie.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very nervous. 32 years of waiting, so
right.
I'm
You're
talking
fine.
to you.
You're fine. Just ask your questions.
My questions are, well, I have quite a few, so I wrote them down, and I'm trying to look at them. Okay, let's see. Andy told me which ones to ask and which ones not to ask.
Right, that's what we're waiting on right now.
Back in the early days of touring, what was it like sharing the bus with four teenage boys?
It was like a frat house. You know what I mean? It was like, 5 freshmen in college, like on a bus. And instead of being in a frat house, we were on a bus. It was wild. It was smelly, sweaty.
Did it get worse as y'all got older? Like from hanging tough years to step by step and
No,
up from there?
because we, there was more money involved, so we got more buses.
More buses?
Then me and Donnie went to our own bus, and the Knight brothers were on their bus, and Joe had
Gotcha.
his bus, so.
And on that note, did you enjoy? It's the same kind of thing. Did you enjoy touring more as a teenager with a bunch of teenagers following you, or do you enjoy touring now with a bunch of adult women following you?
It's better now. We get
better
to see
now.
more. Yeah, because back then we couldn't go anywhere. So you pull into a city and everyone knows you're there. They're surrounding the hotel, the buses, whatever. But now we can pull up to an arena. I can walk out the arena, get an Uber, go to a gym. If there's something I want to see in the city, I can go take my daughters, and it's so much better. We can enjoy the cities we play in.
We're not quite as crazy as we used to be when we were younger.
No, you are. You guys just let it out. You guys just let it out at the concert or on the cruise, or like you let it out there.
Speaking of cruises,
Your hair looks ugly.
That's my son's head. Hey, what are you doing? He just decided to put his head over the camera. When you first thought of the cruise, did the thought of being on a big ass boat with thousands of blockheads, did it daunt you at all? I mean, were y'all like, there's no escape from this?
Listen, when we said yes to doing the first cruise, I don't really know why we said yes, because our only experience was the Coca-Cola cruise we had when we were young, and it was like a disaster. They had 2 boats. We couldn't go anywhere.
I remember that cruise.
So I think we just said yes. We thought it would be a fun thing to do as adults. And then when we got on the boat, we realized, no, this is a special event. So we better start planning and making this really great and improving it. And that's what we've done. Each cruise we try to make better and, you know, give you guys something a little different every time we're out there on the ocean.
Yeah, you can kind of see. I've never been on a cruise. Merryweather will be my first show, so I'm very excited. And I'll be, my next question was going to be, even though I send you some lame ass drunk DMs on Twitter, will you mind still giving me a big Danny hug at the meet and greet?
Why are you sending me drunk texts?
I don't know. You're the only. They're not.
So this already happened?
Yes, I sent you a drunk DM of a baby shark singing Toothbrush for Rose.
Oh, I remember. Listen, whoever's listening, I get the jokes with the baby shark. It's not, she's my granddaughter. She's not my daughter. So I can leave. I can go up to my bedroom. I can go outside to the pool. I can, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be tortured by baby shark constantly. So it's really not that big of a deal. And I love seeing her sing and dance. So I don't care when it plays. It's just when it plays over and over again. Because my son and his wife, they're just zoned out. They don't realize it's in the background for an hour. And I'm like, guys, that was just the techno version of Baby Shark. Let's cut that off.
I just figured you'd like, because the toothbrush, you can hit the button and it sings the song over and over again as she's brushing her teeth. And I thought that was funny to send to you. And then I apologized. I'm like, I'm so sorry for drunk texting you a picture of a freaking toothbrush. So, yeah, I was a little embarrassed with that one.
You're fine.
So do I still get the hug at Merryweather? You never answered.
If you see me, yes.
I'm going to the meet and greet, so of course.
Well, then of course you're gonna get a hug. We hug everybody. I mean, it's already a given.
You just rolled your eyes at me, Danny Wood. That is not very nice.
Hold on. I rolled my eyes because we hug everyone in the meet and greet. So what do you mean? Am I gonna get a hug?
Well, yeah, it's crazy. I've never been to one before.
You haven't seen like video of us doing them and hugging people and.
No, actually, no. I've never seen a video except for on the cruise. I've seen the cruise, like the big, long ass line.
That's 3,000 people. We hugged all of them.
Well, you know, I'm not feeling the love right now, Danny. I'm not feeling the love.
I don't know what to tell you. Love yourself more. I don't know.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not doing anything. You asked me a question and I answered honestly. Like, yeah, you're gonna get a hug. You're in the meet and greet. It's standard.
I'm just messing with you.
Right.
I'm nervous, so you gotta give me a break.
I'm doing the same thing back, and you're saying I'm not giving you the love. You're not feeling the love, so.
I'm always feeling the love from the new kids on the block. 32 years. Otherwise, I would have given up on y'all.
Okay. I don't even know what that means. What is giving up on us? I don't get it.
32 years as a fan, and I've never given up on y'all. I'm always feeling the love.
Well,
That's what I mean.
Well, thank you, and I'll see you at Merryweather Post.
And Fenway. Fenway was going to be my first show, but then I switched it to Merryweather.
Jamie,
so,
I will see you at both shows, and you will get a hug from me.
Thank you.
I will
appreciate that.
Okay, have a fantastic evening.
You too, Danny. Thank you for answering my question.
All right, bye.
Bye.
And just because everybody keeps asking, when we do the questions, I try to pick questions that you haven't been asked.
Right.
So
they don't know that though. Like we guys.
They feel like I'm weeding out bad questions.
No, we're doing the best we can. A lot of times, I mean, come on, guys. We're all here volunteering. Like we're all just here because this is fun. But the questions, we try to get new questions is the thing. And sometimes there's some of the same questions. It's fine. I don't care. I mean, when we're out promoting stuff we get asked the same questions all the time. It's fine. It's that question is different for that person asking. So I'm fine with it.
Okay, I have a few questions I pulled from emails, and then we have one more guest.
Okay.
Okay, so Suzanne wants to know, what's your best parenting advice?
Equal doses of love and discipline. from when they're babies. That's the best advice I could give anybody. You just gotta love them, but you have to, you're not there to be their friend. You're there to be their parent. So, um, you know, I was never trying to be my kid's friend. You know, I'm lucky it's turned out that way. We're all really close as they're older, but my job is to be their dad, not to be their friend. So, equal doses of love and discipline.
What is your preferred flavor of ice cream?
Flavor of ice cream. If I had to pick, I would pick mocha almond fudge from Brigham's in Boston. They had the best mocha almond fudge. I don't think it's around anymore. That's what I would pick.
How do you come up with all of the recipes for your show?
Well, some of them are not my recipes. Some of them have been some of the guests I've had on here. I did Donnie's mom, Alma. I did her chicken soup. So some of the recipes are other people's recipes. And sometimes I take a recipe and I change things to make it mine. Like maybe this was a beef recipe and I change it to ground turkey or chicken. So that's it. I mean, just do a lot of research. I've been now developing, I have since the beginning a lot of my own recipes. So, it's fun. You can be creative with food. I mean, I'm gonna get even more creative as we go forward. So, always trying to get better.
All right, we have one more guest. She's actually reading questions for some people who couldn't make it or didn't want to come on.
Okay. Ashley.
Hold on, Ashley, you're muted.
Unmuted.
There we go.
There we go.
And here's the sister.
Hello. I'm always willing to read questions for other people if they're too afraid to be on camera because I don't give a crap. Like, I'm sweaty and gross right now and whatever.
Hold on, where are you? I mean, I know you're in your car.
I'm in my car.
Right, but
I'm
where?
in a parking lot of an elementary school.
Got it. Is
Yeah.
this pickup time
And
or?
no, I was working.
Does she live in South Dakota too?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah, I'm in a parking lot of an elementary school because I was showing houses and they asked if I would be willing to read some questions for people, and so I pulled over.
Well, thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. You're lovely. And
Thank you.
Ask away. Ask away.
Okay, so this is from Onelia. And her first question is, if you had a restaurant, what would you name it and what dishes would you sell?
I wouldn't have a restaurant because I don't want employees.
Okay.
I don't want anything to do with that kind of business. I like dealing with people like you. We at a show, you guys are excited to be there. But people working in a restaurant, they're not always happy to be working there. So I don't want that responsibility or anything like that. I mean, maybe in the future, when I'm doing less new kid stuff, maybe, but it's never been a goal of mine to own a restaurant.
Well, what about a food truck?
No, that's worse. I live in Miami. It's hot all the time. You'd be in a food truck just sweating your balls off.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Hold on, we have someone really confused that that's Elena because they're twins.
Oh, no.
They're twins, people.
We just look a lot
Elena
alike.
and Ashley, twins. A&A.
Okay, next question. Would you have been on social media if that was a thing back in the day?
I mean, I'm just glad it wasn't a thing back in the day. Thank God, man. I mean, everybody just knows everything now. I mean, I'm assuming we would be on it and we probably would have loved it and enjoyed it, much like a lot of the young artists do now. So, yeah, probably we'd all be on it.
I'm going to guess, this is just my personal opinion, that Joe would have been like a TikToker if it was a thing back in the day. He'd be like a famous TikToker. Just seems like the attention.
That might go to Jordan though.
Okay.
Like he could do a lot of dance TikTok videos,
Oh, that's true.
Good dancer. Joe's a good dancer too, but Jordan's, he's especially skilled.
Okay, next question. I think you've gotten this one before or similar, but what kind of workouts would you recommend to someone who wants to start working out?
Anything. Do something, man. Do something. Move.
I've got my gym clothes. Wait, they're on this side. I've got my gym clothes in my back seat, so I never have an excuse.
Right. Do something. I mean, I said earlier, the pandemic hit, and I took it as a challenge to not stop working out. Like I did things so now I have a full gym in my garage, so I don't really have to go back to a gym because it's right there. My daughter is going to be staying with her mom, which is about 2 miles away, and she's going to come here to use the gym. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had to eat only one food for a whole week, what food would you choose?
It'd have to be something that digests easy, keep me regular.
Oh, jeez.
One food. I would pick soup, like soup. I mean, I love soup. So.
I think someone asked you this before and you said pizza.
No, I think that was on like an island or something. I mean, I wouldn't pick pizza because I'm just gonna get fat if I'm eating pizza for forever. For what was it, a week? A week?
Yeah,
straight?
this is for a week.
Yeah, you eat pizza for a week straight, you're gonna gain a few pounds there for sure.
Yeah. Okay, and then what's something you can't go on tour without?
My family. As much as they can come. I mean, my dad, Chance Vega, my dog Ripley. Just to have that sense of family out there has been a blessing for me. As my girls have gotten older and they graduated high school, it's been really easy for me to be away. It doesn't feel like I'm away because they're there. So my family.
When I read that question, I in my head I was like, that's going to be the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky. My dad's healthy and he's been out on every tour, so hopefully that continues.
Awesome. Okay, then I have some rapid fire questions for you.
Sure.
And these are from Kim Benedict. And a quick note, Kim could not read these to you because it's her birthday and she had plans.
Happy birthday, Kim.
All right. I'm going to ask maybe 7 to 9 of these. Okay. Stair stepper or treadmill?
What?
Stair stepper or treadmill?
Treadmill. I do like the stair stepper though. I like it, but I would pick the treadmill.
It's good for the derriere.
Good
okay.
For the keister.
Yeah.
The rear end.
The buns.
The caboose.
Do you want to keep just naming names for butts?
I'm trying to think of more. I ran out at like 3.
I call them my son's potatoes.
That's a good one.
Your potatoes, okay, yeah, okay. Let's see. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Good call. I'm from Minnesota originally, so.
Right, but that's a personal preference. The music is not like no one's right or wrong.
Correct. Red wine or white wine?
I hate wine.
Okay.
Neither.
Stay at home or go out? Okay, we know the answer to that one.
Well, hold on, what's the answer?
Stay home.
How do you know that?
I just get a feeling. You have your gym at home. You got a huge kitchen to cook at home. What would you be leaving for?
I have a pool. I got some weed.
It's all there.
Yeah, I got my balcony where I can smoke the weed on it.
Well, okay, so this is not weed related, but sort of. Do you grow a garden?
No, because it's too hot. Like it's too hot, and I would kill everything. Like I mean, even if I had the sprinklers on it, it wouldn't last. Just wouldn't be a good thing.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Wax or shave?
Shave. I mean, do dudes really wax? I mean, I know they do, but like not a lot.
It's convenient.
It's not a mainstream thing for guys to wax.
Okay,
Is it
good
amazing?
to know.
Should I be waxing?
I think it's less time consuming because it's like a one and done situation.
Yeah, but I don't want no wax down there.
We do.
Good for you guys. God bless you. It's appreciated. But we got some different stuff going on down there.
That's true. Could also be called your potatoes.
No, that doesn't work for the Franks and beans works better.
We call them something different. I'm not going to say it. Okay.
I bet.
Road trip or plane trip?
Plane trip.
Okay, good answer. I like planes too. Okay, black coffee or with cream?
Black.
Cheers to that. That's what I'm drinking right now.
Here we go.
Okay, pool or beach?
Beach. But I love my pool, but the beach is just, to hear the water and the waves, and it's just relaxing. It's a great way, and I'm only a couple miles from the beach, so it's just a great way to clear your head, even if you just stop in for like a half an hour at the beach.
Is that with lakes too?
Patrick just said, not waxing my potatoes. I hear you, Patrick.
I feel like I started a whole thing with potatoes now. Okay, Nightmare on Elm Street or Jason?
Jason. But I would prefer Michael Myers.
Good call.
Michael Myers is the OG to me.
All right, and then her note here says, thanks for continuing to help connect with it. Oh, it's for Andy, I guess. Thanks for helping connect Danny with his fans. Kim Benedict.
All right, Kim, happy birthday, Kim, wherever you are. I mean, you can watch this later and you hear the happy birthday. Thank you to Ashley for participating. You're lovely. And
happy to help.
You have a beautiful spirit. Like the
Oh,
way you are is just lovely.
that's very nice.
Funny? What the hell, man? They're all
He
laughing
knows my
at
real
me.
personality. He's sitting there thinking what a demon I am.
Hold on, they're all laughing at me because I said that. Screw you guys, man.
As my friends, that really hurts my feelings.
Yeah, they're laughing at us. They're laughing at us.
Probably because they both know what a big fan I am. And that it means a lot to me to have these opportunities. And so they're laughing because they know that right now I'm freaking out that you just called me lovely.
Yes. You are, though.
Oh, thank you.
They can laugh all they want. Jerks.
I'm used to it.
Jerks.
I would say Andy has a video of me on her phone, I think, that's really embarrassing. So she can laugh at me all she wants.
Okay. So she's like, is that blackmail? Is she like...
Could be.
Is she going to show it to me?
I hope not. I had some... Yeah, it's a long story, but anyway.
Don't go down the road.
No.
We'll let it go.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Hold on.
Yeah, what?
Are you going to be at Fenway?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I'll see you there.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, guys are jerks. Room full of jerks. Ashley's awesome. So is this it? Or we got more questions?
She's going to read them from Instagram.
Okay.
I'm searching the gram. Hold on.
Someone said Michael Myers is kind of cute, though.
What? With he just has the mask.
I'm just reading.
They don't show his face.
Monique said motorcycle or car?
The car. I had to give up the motorcycle a while ago. Yeah, the car. Hey, Monique.
Karen said full circle back to the manscaping.
Hey, man, it's part of life. If you ain't trimming the bush, you got issues.
Let's see. Have you ever made homemade ice cream?
We've tried to, yes. We've tried. It hasn't gone well.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone well for this family in making ice cream, so we gave that up.
Oh, here's one. We just talked about it today. When are we going to start the fan recipes?
Oh, we have some coming for sure. We've already filmed a few, so and we filmed some other guests too that are going to be surprises. So we have a lot in the vault. So, and the purpose of that is, as things start happening for the new kids, I want to make sure in case we can't film, we have plenty in the vault.
Exactly.
So thank you, Teresa.
Let's see. Somebody asked how you like The Conjuring.
Wasn't scary. I mean, it was good. It was okay. Not my favorite in that, what do they call it, the universe, or what do you call it, the Conjuring world, or whatever, those, maybe, what was the one, Annabelle Creation?
Yeah.
That was good. I liked the original Conjuring. The second one was decent. The third one, I liked the story, and it was, it was good. It just wasn't that scary. That's all I will say. And I like to be scared. I love horror movies. I love a lot of movies, but definitely love horror movies.
Do you like soccer?
I will watch. I'm a fan of Liverpool. I have a friend over in England he's from Liverpool. So when I worked with him years ago, he was like the first guy to say like this is his team, and so I kind of went off of him, and Liverpool would be my team to root for. So I watch them when I can, and anytime there's like the World Cup, and I usually root for Portugal. So yeah, I'm kind of like a fringe fan. Like when the big matches happen, I'll watch it. And hold on, time out. For me, the best thing to watch is the U.S. women soccer team. They play way better than the men. They're more aggressive, more energy. They're more entertaining. I don't care what anyone says. I watch them almost anytime they're on, and it's a big match. Like I'll watch them all the time. When they've been in the World Cup, I watch all the way to the end. Olympics, same thing. They're entertaining.
Have you seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No, I don't even know what that is.
You don't want to see
That sounds terrible. I don't watch I don't watch bad movies because that's like the kind of thing to do. Like what's the Sharknado thing? No, pass.
Lisa from Instagram says, hi from the UK. What's your favorite city? What is your favorite city here in the UK?
I mean, I love London, but I would probably pick Liverpool. I've had a lot of fun there, a lot of good times there, and I got to see a lot of it through another person's eyes that grew up there. My friend Jimmy Constable over there, from the group 911. In America, we don't know who they are, but that's the group he's in. Anyway, yes, I would say Liverpool.
Will there be a behind the scenes of Fenway?
I don't know. I think we will be filming some stuff as we move forward, I'm sure. Rehearsals and stuff like that to have some content to give you guys, but we haven't really discussed that yet. Lots of details to make these shows happen anyway, especially coming out of the pandemic. So we're kind of concerned about the big issues, and then we'll move on to stuff like that. And, probably we'll have Marcelo with us, taking pictures and filming.
How about The Shining?
Listen, The Shining is, I don't want to use the phrase very special to me because it wasn't very special to me. I saw that movie in the theater. So whatever year it came out and whatever age I was too young to see that. And it freaked me out. I could not watch any horror movies into my 20s because that movie freaked me out. And it would like pop in my dreams, nightmares. So little story behind it is I was dating someone and they thought it would be funny to take, I don't remember what the VHS cassette was. Say it was Top Gun. So I put the cassette in. It's not Top Gun. It's The Shining. So, and it was not the beginning of The Shining. It was like she had fast forwarded to a scary, but she thought it was funny. It wasn't funny, and we were no longer dating. Fact. Then I moved on to watch it on my own, and I've watched Doctor Sleep, which is like the sequel to it, which was really great too. So now I love the movie. Like it's just, I watched it too young, and it kind of stuck with me.
Do you listen to any podcasts?
Once in a while, I listen to Dan Le Batard, who used to be like a local Miami radio guy. Now he has a national show. He's been on ESPN, and they're funny crew of people. So I listen to that a little bit, but I don't listen to much of anything else with the podcast things.
What are you so angry about?
Oh, didn't someone want to see Donut?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, here.
Oh, come on, Donut.
We're gonna have a special guest, Miss Donut.
Donut.
This is Donut. This is Donut. This is Donut. This is Donut. This is Donut. Lori, I get it. Horror movies ain't for everyone. I feel you. My daughters don't like them. Vegas, getting into them a little bit. Chance, no. And there's a story behind why Chance doesn't like them. And
I tried.
she tried. And we took her to, you guys probably ain't going to know this movie, but it was called Ouija Origins of Evil. And I think because it was called Ouija, people didn't really see it, but it's a really scary movie. And it was Chance's first scary movie, and it was not one to kind of kick it off at all. It was... There's parts in the movie that are terrifying. That little girl in the... What was her name? Doris. Doris is no joke.
She's creepy.
Yeah, she's creepy. Yeah. But then she's sweet in the Annabelle movie. She's in... I didn't... No one's paying attention. I'm listening to me.
I was paying attention.
Heather on Instagram wanted to know what kind of music do you like to listen to when you work out?
All different kinds. I get this question a lot, and I wonder if people are asking me because you want me to give you ideas of what to listen to. But music is personal, so you got to listen to what motivates you and what gets you going. So for me, it's I know what I like and I listen to it. And it's all different old school hip hop, rock, Rage Against the Machine, Lenny Kravitz, Chili Peppers, like just whatever. I mean, it's different all the time. Donut's tired.
Everybody says she's cute and she's precious.
She's a really good dog too.
Let's see, my favorite scary movie is Halloween.
Halloween's awesome.
Oh, they asked what kind of dog she is.
Maltese.
Let's see, Donut's adorable.
Look at that face. Look at the face. Look at the face. Donut.
I know the answer to this one. Deanna Marie asked, do you like musicals? No.
I like musicals as much as I like diarrhea. It's just my personal, the way I see things. I get why people like it. People love it. It's just not for me. They start singing, and I just want to punch the screen and leave the theater. I've actually never been in a theater for a musical. I wouldn't go. So I think the only musical was okay was West Side Story. That's it.
Is Ripley the only one of your dogs that ever travels with you?
Biggie has. Biggie's the little Chihuahua. He has. Hulk came out for a visit, a Boston trip. He was at Fenway Park last time we played. So, yeah, Ripley's the easiest to travel with. So, she's the veteran. She's been on 4, 5, 6 tours by now. So, she loves it. I pull out her carrier and she starts doing laps around the house and flipping out because she knows where she's going. And I've had the same bus driver for a few tours, and she loves our bus driver.
What's your favorite song in the 10 hours?
That's how that dog wakes me up. Like, I'm dead asleep, and she barks like that. And I'm like, It's almost every morning. It freaks me out. Donut. What's my favorite song on the 10 album? I mean, I really like The Whisper. Ripley, hey! Fighting Gravity, I like that one. There's a bunch, I mean, it's great records, so there's a ton of songs on that album that I like. But, you know, if I had to pick one, probably Whisper.
Will there be a quick change cam at Fenway?
You have to go to Fenway to find out. I mean, that's it. This girl, was it Justine, just wants to see some skin. She wants to see some, I don't know, man. Out of the pandemic, it might, I hope people come in shape, man. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. 2 years of no shows, so I have to see.
Aside from your family, what has been the most memorable moment in your life or career?
Memorable moment about life or career. I mean, I'll probably just stick with my career, I guess. I mean, I think what we did, I think now coming up on playing Fenway a third time, when we were younger, they didn't even have concerts at Fenway Park, so it wasn't a thing then. So it was never like a thought to play Fenway Park. So going back a third time is unbelievable. So those times we played Fenway and now this one coming up, those are memorable, and it's because, and it involves family because, you know, that's our hometown, and, you know, I have lifelong friends there, and they're at the show with their families, and it's just, you know, it's the kind of place, you know, my whole family wants to be there at Fenway, so it's very, very special. It's going to be a special show, and the 2 times we've already played it were very memorable.
Are you planning on having a presence on TikTok?
I think there's going to be a debut, a debut of some kind of TikTok nonsense that the team here is putting together. It was bizarre to make. I was told to do things I didn't want to do, and I'm not even in the video. But like, I had to do things. I was like, why am I doing this? They're telling me, I'm like, why am I doing this? Stupid. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be on TikTok soon, but I'm not me. I mean, it's my account, but you won't see me. You'll just see things.
It makes it sound so ominous.
Maybe eventually you'll see me on TikTok. I don't know. I am great. TikTok.
What would your wrestling song be? Like the one you would walk out to? Oh man.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. No, they're asking me, and this pops into my head. So it's, you know, it's not like a mainstream song, but.
You've had a few girls say that they like your Tumblr.
Thank you.
Jessica Marquez goes, "What did you guys do to poor Danny?"
What does that mean? What did they do to me? What?
The way that you made it sound like we filmed the TikTok sounded torturous to you or something, I guess.
It wasn't that bad, you know, but I don't know if I can find this song. I'm not focused on finding the song. I mean, I guess if I was coming out, I would probably like a Rage Against the Machine song would be great to come out to. They have a bunch of good ones, so.
Oh, I want to know the answer to this one.
Mm.
What's your favorite thing about Elena, Andy, and your team? You gotta be nice.
That they make doing this easy. You know, this is not work. Even now, the prep work, I've gotten better at cutting and slicing things and dicing, and it's been fun. So you guys make it easier for me. And if this felt like work, I probably wouldn't be as enthusiastic about doing it. It just doesn't feel like work, and it's similar to being in the New Kids. That's not work either. So I'm very grateful to have you guys.
Well, thanks. Let's see. Do you have any over there, Elena?
I've had a couple of people ask if you would ever do celebrity boxing matches.
No. Does anything good come out of celebrity boxing matches?
No.
Like anyone ever look positive, even if someone's knocking the other person out, do they ever look good? I mean, it's just, you're not boxers. You're celebrities. Stick to being a celebrity. No.
Let's see. Oh man.
Let's see if I can get another one here.
Anyone got any questions out there? Anything?
I'm looking. Hold on. You're going like really fast. Okay. If you could sing an 80s R&B ballad on a record, what song would you pick?
I mean, it'd have to be like a New Edition song. Like maybe Is This the End? I know Can You Stand the Rain came out later than that, but I probably Can You Stand the Rain. Just beautiful song.
Let's see here. Let's see.
What is it
Hanging
from?
with Chris said, do you prefer Florida or Boston?
I mean, I like to live here, but I love visiting Boston. I grew up there, so I spent more than half my life there. So Boston's a great city, but I like not having winters. So
Everyone's asking for hints on Fenway, what they can expect if you can tease them.
no, be there. You'll find out. No, I'm not gonna say any of that stuff. Good.
Hey, I'm just reading.
Right.
If you went into acting, who is an actor you would want to work with?
I'm not going into acting, so I don't want to work with anybody. I like actors. Brad Pitt. Like Brad Pitt. I like Helen Mirren. She's a great actress. A bunch of them, I mean, but no, I'm not going to act, so forget it.
Is there any solo one in the future since venues are opening up?
Not in the immediate future, but we're going to find the time to do it again. We just, a matter of when, so we can string together some weekends and, I can release a new record and raise some money for Remember Betty. So I would say next year is more likely.
All right. Let's see. 7-year-old Carson wants to know what your favorite thing is to do.
My favorite thing to do is to spend time with my family. I mean, it is my absolute most favorite thing to do. I love being around my family and the experiences we've had together. I'm really, really lucky. So, yeah, I would spend time with my family. Carson, thank you for the question.
Let's see.
That's a lot of names. Tina Chambers. I don't even know how to say that. Hey, Tina.
Amy's got a handsome smile.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy.
What is your dream vacation spot?
Like right now, if I had to pick one spot, it would be Maui in Hawaii. I've been several times, but I got to take my family a few years ago, and we just had the best time. It was so relaxing and beautiful, just watching the sunset every night. Like everyone comes out the hotels and the resorts and just watches the sunset. And throughout the islands, that's what people do. It's so beautiful. Don't want to miss it. So that would be right now what I would say. But, in the future, I'd like to take my family to Europe, definitely to see Rome and some of my favorite places. Maybe a city in Germany, a city in England, Spain, and, probably finish it off in Portugal. Thank you, Olivia, for the question.
What kitchen knives are your absolute favorite?
Well, I have these two that have been given to me. They're excellent knives. They're by Cutco. And want to thank Tara for getting these for me. She got my logo on there, and they're great knives. This one, the smaller one, actually works really well for me, just cutting almost anything. Aside from like big root vegetables, I usually use the what is it called, a cleaver? What is it? That one right there? What's it? Whatever. Never mind. These two, I love these two. Would be what I would pick. So, thank you, Tara.
Do you like roller coaster rides?
I do. I do.
Upside down ones?
Huh?
Upside down ones?
Sure. Whatever. Why not? I've been on them. It's been a minute, a few years, but I love them.
Would you let Elena's husband tattoo you?
Is your tattoo artist?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to look at his work. Who? Chandra?
Oh,
Chandra?
Chandra.
She knows you?
She does, yeah.
Yeah? I don't know. If he's good, sure.
Of course he's good.
What's your favorite workout routine?
It's not a favorite one, man. It's hard every day getting up and doing it. It's not like, I'm sure it's easier for me because I've been doing it a long time, but there's always that mental battle of like, I could take today off or whatever. So I don't have a favorite thing. I mean, I love lifting weights. I'm a free weight guy. I do pull-ups and I do bench press and, I'm not a CrossFit guy or any of these gadgets and all this stuff. I don't go down that road. So I stick to doing cardio and lifting weights.
Bag Puss? Oh.
Bagpipes?
Her name is Bag Puss on Instagram.
Hold on. Bag Puss.
Puss?
P-U-S-S?
Yeah. Bag Puss? Ew.
Bag Puss.
Yeah.
But
So anyway,
okay.
She would like to know, what's the secret to well-house trained pups? I have 3 very naughty fur babies.
The key is the owner.
Okay then.
I mean, you got to take the time to train them and so they know what's right and wrong. We're lucky. I mean, we have 3 really small ones, and the other 2 are not big either, so they're kind of easy.
Where's your favorite place to shop for groceries?
I go to Publix. Here is in Florida is the bigger chain. I like Whole Foods. We have Winn-Dixie too. But I'm a Publix kind of guy. They mostly have what I need there. And then I get my seafood from Blue Runner, which is, a couple miles from my house. So that's it. Publix.
Have you ever sang the wrong verse?
I mean, no. I mean, maybe when I was doing my solo stuff, I sang the same verse twice a few times. But, so yeah, I probably have. I mean, but not in the new kids.
Just so you guys know, Bag Puss is a cuddly toy cat from a children's show in the UK back in the 80s.
Interesting.
Thank you for the fact. Thank you. Karen, thank you for that fact. Bag Puss. Bag
Do you
Puss.
have a movie that you put all the time?
Step Brothers.
Yes.
I mean, The Office. I know it's not a movie, but The Office gets a lot here. But Step Brothers has some pretty funny lines.
Let's see.
Everybody on Instagram's very excited that you like Publix.
Over here too.
There's a lot of like, woo, Publix.
I do. I mean, it's great to be back going into Publix, and things have loosened up, and I can actually just shop. So what we did these past few days, I went to Publix and got everything. It feels really good to be kind of having a normal life back. So I'm really happy that I'm back in Publix.
Have you ever had Maryland steamed crabs?
Yes, delicious.
Let's see here.
There's a quote from was it Wedding Crashers? the crab cakes and football. When
Yeah.
they're playing the football game.
It's what Maryland's known for.
It's funny because Bradley Cooper is the doucher. He's the douche in that movie, and look at him now. I mean, he's great in that movie too. Like he's hilarious because he's such a
That was
douche.
like one of his first movies.
Yeah, and now he's a superstar.
Have you ever tried or cooked gumbo?
No, but it's on my list, and I will get some tips from my friend Diane Marshall in New Orleans. She's an expert at Cajun cooking, so she's helped me with my shrimp and grits, which came out fabulous. We haven't aired that yet, though, right? Yeah, we have it. It came out so good, man. It's making me already think I gotta make it again because it's so good. But yeah, I want to. There's some definite Cajun cuisine that I want to learn how to do.
Okay, I got 2 more questions.
Okay.
Do you prefer grilling or indoor cooking, or do you like both equally?
Well, Ginger, I love to grill, but I can kind of do a little bit more in the kitchen because you have the oven and the stove. So if I had to choose, I would choose inside. But I said it a few times, I'm lucky. I live in Miami. We can grill all year round. So that grill is turned on easy a couple times a week, every week. So I love grilling outside. So I like them both.
All right, and which office character do you most identify with? There's some thought going into this.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Creed.
They're all like, Creed is axe murderer. I don't know. To me, it's Dwight. Not that I can't identify. He's a lunatic, man. He has a beat farm. I don't know. I can't relate to any of those people. Maybe Daryl and who else is on? Yeah, probably Daryl. He's a musician. He plays piano. And, I would identify with him.
Actually, one more. A lot of people have said happy early Father's Day,
Mm-hmm.
and then they wanted to know what your plans are for Father's Day.
When is Father's Day?
20th?
When
Sunday.
is that?
This weekend.
This weekend? I don't know. The thing about Father's Day is my kids tell me they appreciate me all the time. So, like, I don't need a special day to know that they love me and appreciate me. It's just the truth. Like, I like it. I feel it's more special for my son now that he's a dad. Like, I'm really proud of the dad that he is. So, something that makes me feel good just to watch him with his daughters. So, Father's Day be special for that reason. He's a new dad. He got 2 little girls, and he's doing a great job with them. I mean, I don't have to say anything. I haven't said anything, and I don't need to. So I'm really proud of my son, Daniel, and his wife, Amber. They're doing a great job with the girls. So Father's Day is special because he's a father, and maybe he might have learned a little bit from me. Maybe. Maybe. My son, Daniel, he's a great cook, too, and baker. Like, he's awesome. So I'm assuming he picked a little of that up from me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Father's Day be special because my son is, he's a new father of 2 little girls. So we'll do something. Maybe we'll go out to eat or something. We haven't been out to a restaurant together. Ramen. We found a new ramen spot. It's no joke. No joke. We're really excited because now we've ordered from that place like 5 or 6 times. Ramen. Okay, so that's it. We're done?
That's it.
Well,
Take it out.
thank you, Julie. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. The Woodworks is going to continue. There'll be a new episode coming up on Tuesday, and we're going to start airing more episodes and maybe give some surprises later in the week. So I'm excited about the things coming for the new kids, the things coming for the show, and I really appreciate all you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys at Meriwether Post, Fenway, our next tour, whatever it is, I can't wait. And just thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to do my best to make this show better as we move forward. So I love you guys. See you soon. And soon means soon, for sure. Love you. I'm out.